When we started the South African Chefs Academy, the Bruley Chefs Academy, we thought we must have an African cuisine bit to it. And that bit's grown and grown. We're doing food that quite honestly you could see in any Michelin star restaurant in anywhere in the world. It is that high quality. But it's with South African ingredients and it's built on the South African tradition. South African tourism are promoting what's wonderful about South Africa. And they need to be able to promote the food as well. So what's happening is that all the Hoxton trainees who've come here are being trained by the South African lot, who will then go back with them, and they will together have a festival of South African wines and food.
Hello, my name is Leon Seraphin. Today was a mighty day for me.
Today we were cooking in the kitchen all day.
We had a quick training of the laying out and the settings of the table. It wasn't too complicated because we had someone leading us, so it's basically following through what they was doing.
I done some puddings yesterday, which they came out alright, but they didn't come out the best. But today I was proud of my batch.
I made a Cape Royale today, and that was just basically champagne and a liqueur that they make in South Africa that's got the taste of oranges in it.
And I was in a pastry kitchen, and I was doing panna cottas. The milk tart deconstructed.
I served ostrich, springbok, a lovely dessert, wine, and everyone said my service was excellent on my table.
In the end, it turned out really well. I was just waiting for the service to come to the pastry side, and after that, when it finally came, it actually hit us quite hard, and then we managed to get all the plates out, one by one for each table.
Kitchen's really big compared to the one in Hoxton. Everyone seems to be able to work in conjunction with everyone else. Everything keeps on flowing throughout the service. Nothing really stopped. Everything was on time and everything was prepared correctly, and it made it easier for us to serve.
Today's been quite smooth for me because everything was planned out from the beginning, so to me it ran perfect.
Alright, so let's look at your mise en place for tonight, the breads, pastry, baked. Okay.
While we're putting, I put my first set in, they're out, I'm putting my second set now into.
The staff were amazing. They made us really feel welcome, like we was already working here, and they were really, really kind and looked after us and showed us the ropes.
Basically, I've learned a lot. I've learned the food, how they cook, springbok, vota belomji, hopefully I'm saying it right, ugnush. I've learned loads of stuff. You see this food, it's amazing. It can look really good on the plate.
I learned a lot. I learned how to actually do the batch. I learned stuff about springbok. I learned about the different parts of the menu and what ingredients they use.
Today was a really fun time. We experienced a lot how this restaurant runs their restaurant. Working in front of house, it was busy. I was in the bar for quite a bit of the night, and I really enjoyed that, serving the drinks, learning how to make some cocktails that they have in South Africa.
What we're going to do now after this event is take it back to the restaurant and hopefully promote South Africa as a country, and cultural-wise, foods, wines, to try and introduce that back into the English community.
In the end, I really enjoyed it, and I thought that everyone had done a good job in the service.
What a great day! What a great day! Everything went smoothly. When we get back to London, I think it's going to be a breeze. Teamwork was great.
Coming out here has given me a full insight of the knowledge, the history, the food, the people, and for me it's a wonderful place. I've learned so much. I'm going to take that back to England. Next week I'm going to make sure we're going to have a top class service, I ain't got no doubt about it. Each night, even if we've got 100 covers, we're ready for anything.
The experience for me was just like, I know where I'm going now. I'm a chef now.
It's a wonderful place to visit and to work in. I wouldn't mind doing it again.
I'm in debt, really, to the South African board, because if it wasn't for them, then I wouldn't be here sitting down here.
Thank you, South African Tourist Board. Thank you, Bruley Academy. Thank you, Hoxton Apprentice.
I'd just like to say thank you to the South African Tourism Board that made this possible, and for everyone out here and in London that made this thing actually work. It's a thing that's got great potential. South Africa's a wonderful place, and thanks for bringing me here. I'll see it again.